Thank you, Presiding Officer. What action is the Welsh Government taking to improve sport for pupils with additional learning needs?
The Additional Learning Needs system changes both the legal framework and practices to help ensure children and young people with ALN receive the support they need to meet their individual needs.
Thank you for that response, Minister. Qualifications Wales' recent equalities analysis of the 2023 results found that people with ALN are 3 times less likely to achieve a grade of A7 or above. These results simply underline the widely held belief that we are failing pupils with additional needs. It is clear that we can't continue on the current path. Minister, you have refused calls for mandatory training in additional learning needs for education staff. Will you now reconsider? How can we possibly hope to improve the education of young people with ALN if teachers fail to grasp the changes and challenges faced by the 20 to 40% of learners who are currently struggling within our education system? Thank you.
Well, the results for 22-23 will be the results of young people who haven't yet been through the education system in its reformed form with the implementation of the Additional Learning Needs reforms, which, as the member knows, we are 2 years into a 4-year transformation programme, which will have the effect of improving outcomes at all levels for young people with additional learning needs and more closely addressing their particular needs. In relation to the question of mandatory training, this is a subject which has been discussed in this chamber on many occasions. You will know, I think, from those earlier discussions that we are tightening the requirements for accreditation for initial teacher education and for induction, that we've invested in a large programme of professional learning, which is intended to support the workforce in relation to ALN implementation. As you will know, I'm sure, from the Estin thematic review most recently, that there are some points in that review which we will take into account in relation to what further training and resources we can provide. And I am planning on making a full statement after the half-term in relation to how we respond more generally to both our own findings and those from Estin in relation to the ALN reforms more broadly.